Okay, we are live on the air. Working Joe's podcast live. No, it worked, Phil. It worked. You did it.
It worked. It was all because of the 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. We weren't going to do it until
I'm
10
sorry,
o'clock.
Matt Mitchell's. It was all because above it, and then Phil was like 3, 2, 1. So it looks like if you just look over there, it looks like 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you had a little bit of echo I had to take care of, too, there. I caused it. I'm sorry. So,
Zach, why are we here, man?
we're just
You always
here.
want to do a live stream.
I love live streaming. It's a lot of fun. It's great. And my kids just went to bed, so it's a good way to unwind. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's great. So we need to remind people because this morning, the Cowboys did their Zoom lock thing. I'm treating it like I'm not one of them. The Cowboys, those other podcast people, the Cowboys with my other personality on them, did a Zoom lock thing, but we can't let it overshadow the fact that we have the iManifold.
I know. Some guys, you know what? Some guys would really benefit from the iManifold.
Yeah. Alexander Figueroa. He needs an iManifold.
I don't think he really cares about that.
He didn't
I think in his land, analog gauges are his deal.
Yeah, I did. I interviewed Alexander, and he said he uses analog almost all the time. So I don't think he needs them, but he may want to try them out if he wins them for free. If it fell in your lap, you'd be like, yeah, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll take it. There's a pawn shop right down the street.
Oh, my gosh. The sponsors are churning. Oh, my gosh.
No. Henry said he just watching the Arco compressor video. That thing was really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was surprisingly quiet when I started up. So quiet I had to check and make sure it was running.
Oh, compared to that thing in there before, that old reciprocator, they're loud.
Yep, the old knocker.
Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, wait, I have the iManifold right here. It's only got a couple more days here, then it'll be leaving.
Man, yeah, it's Wednesday. Or it'll be leaving on Thursday.
It'll be leaving on Thursday, that's right. But we had to go over one more time how to win this after we get done talking about whatever it is we want to talk about tonight.
Well, Henry wants to know how come I installed 2 dryers. So tomorrow on our Working Joe's podcast, we talk about that with Glenn from Sporland. Yes, we did bring a guy on for Sporland just like the Cowboys did, but ours wasn't about giving away a Zoom lock. Ours was actually about dryers.
That's right.
He was very knowledgeable because that's his passion, he said.
That's right. He knew a ton of stuff.
Yeah, could you imagine your life, the passion of your life being dryers, contaminants, and how to fix them?
No, I don't think I can imagine that. But he was really, really smart, though. I mean, even though at the end of the podcast you're not going to win anything, but you're going to win knowledge. And it was actually really good. It answers all the questions everybody has about dryers.
Yeah. Actually, the reason I used 2 dryers is because it was a burnout. And so the big dryer on the suction side is a suction line dryer. And it's there to take away contaminants. And it's not like a regular dryer. You will have to go back, or I will have to go back in about a month and I'll change it out.
That's
Or
right.
actually just take it out. I'll test my pressure drop across of it and see what kind of pressure drop I actually have. If I have a high pressure drop, then I'll probably add another suction line dryer. But by then it's going to be too cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a heat pump, so
that's the question down there.
liquid line dryers.
Is it reversible also? And no, suction dryers are not reversible.
Nope. Because it's not meant to be like a regular liquid line dryer. It's there for just clean up and clean up only.
Yeah. So you take it out, and we're going to go over that tomorrow too on the podcast. When do you take it out? How many PSI does it take to say, okay, it's got to go? I mean, you could technically, he says, leave them in, but he's going to also tell you when it's time to take it out if you want to, which I think is a good idea anyway, or replace it or something.
Hernandez don't know nothing about winters.
Yeah, he wouldn't have to change his dryer. He could just leave it because the heat pump would never shift into heat mode.
Yep.
But Gonna have to take it out before heat mode, that's for sure. Unless you put it right next to the compressor.
And Henry, he doesn't have any heat pumps up in New York. I'm sure there's a couple of them, but not very many.
Yeah. The ductless.
Actually, Alexander, he said 8 degrees.
Actually, he didn't say that.
Temperature split, or not temperature split, but pressure drop.
Right. Yeah.
8 pounds of pressure drop. And he said if there's any temperature difference, you need to change the dryer.
Yeah.
Not 3 degrees. He said any.
That's right. He said 1 degree is too much. That was kind of surprising. I didn't know that. We don't want to give away everything he said tomorrow, but that is what he said. So.
But other than that, what else is going on with you, Zach?
Well, I was outside. When you called me a little while ago, I was outside. My son was telling me he wanted me to time him running back and forth. And, so I was doing that. So I couldn't come in there and talk to you right then. Just cleaning up the shop, cleaning out the car, stuff like that. Just remedial stuff. I've been editing podcasts all day. And I was ready to go outside for a little while, even though it feels horrible. What about you, Ralph?
Man, I've been changing an evaporator coil. That's all I did today.
But you did Zoom.
My life. Yeah. We came up with a new hashtag, or David did, for the Zoom lock.
Yeah, that's right.
It's called Divorce the Torch.
Yeah, Divorce the Torch. Now, there's a good question over there from our buddy Justin. If you install a liquid dryer on a new condenser and coil, and then realize there was a liquid dryer factory installed in the outdoor unit, what would you do if the system was already running? That's a good question. What would you do, Ralph?
Leave it.
Yeah, I'd probably leave it.
But
too.
it is kind of like you just have to listen to Glenn's podcast tomorrow, and he will give you that answer because we asked him that question.
That's right.
So.
Hey, we also asked him some great winners. We're not going to tell the answer. I think we asked, what happens if you put a one-way dryer in backwards? That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else was it? When to take the dryers out, when to change it. What do you do for burnouts? That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So a lot of good stuff.
But I will tell you, his answer was not flip the sticker around, because that's Zach's answer.
That's what I said. I said, if you flip the sticker around, all is well.
Henry, that comes out at 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. You have to subscribe to the podcast, or if you're on Facebook, I will share it and you can download it tomorrow morning in one of the groups. Like the Working Joe's podcast group, which you should all join, by the way. And Working Joe's Keeping It Simple.
Yeah.
Which is the big one. It's a big group now. It's like 3,500 dudes in it.
Yeah, man. He's done good.
He has.
You know whose group is really taking off?
Whose?
Mr. Greaves.
Oh, yeah. He's not even here right now, but yeah, his group's got like 1,300 members.
Yeah.
It's got more groups than the Working Joes and the Cowboys put together, I think.
I know. He's really pushing that thing. And then he started another Facebook group, HVAC Comedy.
That's right. Yes, and he made a video for it right off the bat.
Yep, the cupcake guy.
Yeah. He's pretty good. He's going to get all carried away now, I think, with doing all that stuff.
Yep. I had to introduce him to Harry Dixon.
Oh, yeah, the old school of HVAC comedy. That's right. Yeah.
Old school meets the new school.
That's exactly right. I remember the first time I saw Harry in a video, he was robbing refrigerant from a Coke machine or something like that. It was pretty funny, and everybody thought it was serious.
Yeah, now the first one I saw was when he was talking about his unit had a leak, and he already knew it had a leak, and the guy wanted to charge him $85 to come out and diagnose it. And he's like, well, I already told you what was wrong with it. And he said he put some testicle 550s or something like that on it.
That was a testicle 320. What he used after. That was a different one.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That was a different one.
The Happy On.
So the Happy On, the iHose.
The iHose is great. Oh my gosh, I love that. He sent me an iHose. He sent me the Harry iHose. Yeah. I think it came in a Crown Royal bag.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, he had the eye bag. It was the straps was a set of bra strap or a bra.
That was pretty. He was just hilarious. I wish he still made videos. I know he's busy.
I know. He's got stuff going on.
Yeah, yeah. At least we got little peeks of him every now and again. Though, just lately, I've seen him a couple of times in the text and stuff, which is nice.
Yeah. I talked to him today, actually.
Well, I hope all is well. So,
Yeah, all is well.
well, that's good.
He's planning on moving to New York.
New York.
The guys want to know, huh? Yeah, he's going to move back to New York.
Oh,
So the guys want to know about my CPS gauges, without
Yes.
really going into a lot of detail. You know what? I really don't want to bash them. I'm going to try to go in a different way
okay.
and just say this: they are not the product that I thought they would be when I bought them. The things I had to do with the testos that I complained about with the testos, always having to zero them out. I had to do it double with the CPSs. There's just, I just can't put my finger on why I don't like them. Maybe it's because I'm used to the Testo 550s. And there's just everybody says they're Testo knockoffs, and how many different ways can you design a set of gauges? But just, I don't like everything being connected at the back. I definitely don't like the temperature clamps,
Yeah.
So I demand you to know why you bash CPS.
Well, these guys don't want to buy some piece of junk. That's why they're asking.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I want to try to get out of that bashing brands and just say, I just don't like them for whatever reason.
Justin Hernandez. This is why you wait more than 15 seconds to do a review.
Hey, I never did review it.
Oh no, that's an unboxing. Unboxing.
Yeah,
that's different.
I just pulled them out of the box. I find myself actually reaching for the Tesla versus the CPS.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. So what are you going to do with them? Just keep them.
Just keep them, I guess.
Man. Well.
And just look at them every once in a while. I'll use them from here to there.
Not temperature compensated very much.
Nope.
But guess what is?
I have one of those too.
Yeah, that's right. That's definitely temperature compensated.
Yep.
As Jim says, it's the best hardware on the market.
Well, he's kind of partial to it.
He did say that he designed it too. So, I mean, he's probably right there.
Probably a little bit. He had a little bit of say in it.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna argue in a gym, man. I'd be like, put in my place. I don't want that. So, we have to go over how to win one more time.
Hernandez, why did you retract your statement? Why did you delete it?
Afraid of repercussions. He was afraid of repercussions. That's what it was.
Oh.
Well, Nesu was told Appian ions are not temperature compensated, but I swear that Brad said they were temperature compensated.
I swear Brad did too.
So I don't know. I sent Field Piece, the national sales manager from Field Piece is named Craig, and I asked him, are the new Field Pieces temperature compensated? And he emailed me back earlier and said, what do you mean temperature compensated?
So wow,
So
really?
I don't know if that's going to go well or not. I don't know if he's just not familiar with the technical side or what, but I'm going to send back a definition of it, I guess, or really just ask for email of somebody that's in the technical part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. So it's a whole different kind of setup. So who knows? I don't know. But I should have left my page up for explaining about what video to go to. Maybe I'll bring it up on my phone while we're talking. My phone's not in here. Maybe you're going to do it.
What do I got to do?
We're going to figure out what that video is called exactly, so we tell them people to go over to the iManifold video and put in a hashtag.
Oh, we don't have to. It's starting up the iManifold or iConnect.
Sweet. That's the video, guys. It's on the iManifold YouTube channel. So you go over there, type in the hashtag. We don't even have to tell you, because once you go over there and see all the comments, you'll see the hashtag there written about 50,000 times.
Yeah.
So that's where we're picking the winner from. So if you don't go over there and do it, I mean, you can't win. And there's only 2 days left.
2 days. And Joe, that damn job under that deck was a ton of fun.
Yeah. Get a new system.
It was horrible. But that's all right.
Yeah, well, it looked like it sucked. I wouldn't want to do it. Of course, I'm taller than you, so it would have sucked even more. So I don't want to do it.
Yeah, Goodman should not be repaired. Tech support says, why the hell did you buy Goodman?
Yeah. Oh, man. So we're all out of stuff to talk about now. We hit all our points. CPS, iManifold.
Yeah. Oh, I got to use a Zoom lock today. For
Yeah.
you guys that aren't in the Facebook groups.
Have any of you guys heard the word Zoom lock lately?
Well, no. Let me tell you how great it was.
All right.
Let me tell you how great it was.
Okay.
I was changing a Goodman coil today. And what was it? What was it I told you? All the stars have aligned for me today.
That's right.
Remember?
Yes.
I called Zach and I said, Zach, all my stars have aligned today. And he said, well, what are you even talking about? I said, man, Goodman, remember the discussion about Goodman not having any coils of their CPS or
Right.
CP or whatever they are, their model numbers of their CAPS coils. They didn't have any replacements or anything. So I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna have to put in one of those, what is it, Aspen coil or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna have to put in an Aspen coil and stuff's not gonna match up. Blah 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 blah. So I go there today and said, I just need a 3-ton, 14-inch wide coil. I said, too bad you don't have any of the CAPS. They said, but we do. I said, when the hell did you get them? Oh, they just came on the truck one day. Like, great. So that meant all I had to braze was one fitting. But wait a second, I just said braze, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Zoom lock, one fitting. Do you know how nice it was not to have to walk up the stairs and then go up into the attic, lugging that damn torch set with me?
It would have been great, I bet. Just Zoom lock and one fitting and one head, and you're good.
I didn't even have to carry the Zoom lock fitting because I Zoom locked the coil downstairs.
Oh, that's right. You put tape over it, didn't you? I saw the picture.
Painter's tape. Hernandez is something about. He made fun of my painter's tape.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But do you know where I got that idea from for the painter's tape?
Where?
And it was just recently too.
Painters?
No. Because normally I use duct tape. I was watching Brian Orr's pipe wiper video. And all their line set had painter's tape on it. So it was just recently.
Because it doesn't leave all that residue and crap when you take it off.
Exactly.
No. The pap wapper?
Yeah.
I do that right.
Yeah. So that's where I learned that from. Well, they do now, Jason. Goodman wasn't making any of those coils, the CAPF coils.
Oh yeah, they just gave up because they leaked so much.
No, man, because when they moved factories or whatever, I don't know why,
Oh.
but I wouldn't know if East Coast sold anything or not. I'll never go in that store ever again.
Oh my gosh, we're not telling a story again.
They've never heard the story about why I don't go into East Coast.
Okay, hold on a second. Is there anyone out there that hasn't heard the story of why Ralph doesn't go to East Coast? And is there anyone out there that has heard the story? Let's hear it. Let's let the commenters say. Not Justin Hernandez either. He'll just say some kind of crap just to say it. No. We want to hear from you guys.
I don't go to East Coast because I wish it was called West Coast. See? Justin Henning doesn't know why.
He's lying. He's got to know. Justin, you must have heard this story before.
Thomas Bird said, I haven't. James says no. Kansas City, I haven't. Ping, no.
That's Ping Ho.
Mike James, no. Phil, no. Jason, no.
Oh, my God.
Matt, no.
Hey,
Jeremy, no.
Hold on a second. This dude has
no.
told this story like 20 times. I'm pretty
not,
sure.
just to you, maybe.
Maybe it was.
I don't
just
think
a
I've
video.
ever shared this story. I've never heard. See, look, are you reading the comments?
What are you?
I don't see one person.
You people
that
are
says yes.
new or something. What is the deal? All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so it was wintertime, right? And I needed a set of 10 kW heat strips. I normally shop at the Goodman store, which is a Goodman factory store. And East Coast is right across the interstate from Goodman. So I go to Goodman. They don't have any 10 kW heat strips. Now, our cost on those are what, $45?
Yeah, they're about
$45. So I'm like, all right. So, and I already gave the homeowner a cost, what her price was going to be, because I knew what Goodman sold for. So East Coast, I go over there and I say, hey, I need a set of 10 kW heat strips. They said, okay. They walk back to the back. They pick them up. They bring them back to me. Said, that'll be $95. I said, what? I said, your price is wrong. I said, across the interstate, they're only 45. No, they're 90 in the computer. I said, well, you really need to go change the prices. No, we can't do that. And I know damn well that counter guys has the authority to go change the prices. I know it.
yeah.
And if they don't, they can talk to the manager. Justin Hush. Man.
I knew he heard the story already. Justin Henning says he heard
so
the
they
story.
can go talk to the manager. If they can't change the price, they can go talk to the manager. And I said, look, dude, I said, you know I'm a contractor. You're trying to charge me what? Man, Hernandez, I said, you're trying to charge me what you would charge somebody that walks in off the street. I said, you need to really change your price. Well, no. I said, look, man, I've already given the lady the price. You're going to mess me up. Well, I can't help it. Can't help it. I was like, all right, I'll never shop in here again. Never will I ever. And then I keep getting emails from these guys, right? From the sales guy. And so I called him up after about 3 months of getting emails about sales brochures and stuff. I called him up and I said, man, quit sending me stuff. He's like, why? And I said, because I'm never coming to your store again, ever. Why? And I told him that story. So is it worth losing a customer over $45? Ask the counter guy that, because I'll never go in there again, ever. There's too many people that sell Goodman.
All these people remember that story now. I said all of them remember the story now. Why? You know what? If you would have stayed nice to East Coast, you could have bought a Man of Distinction still or something.
No, I don't need to buy it. There's plenty of other people around that sell air conditioners. The problem is they thought that they're the only people on the street. But you know who else is right across the street? Dealer Supply, which sells Rheem or Rude and has a lot better selection of ductwork. Lennox is right down the street. Goodman's across the street, across the interstate. Johnstone is just 2 miles up the road. So, and they sell 10 kW heat strips too.
Yeah. You could get the same heat strips across the street. So why didn't you go to Goodman? Did I miss that part?
Because they were out of them.
They were out of them.
Because
okay.
everybody else, yeah.
What about
That's where I
Johnstone?
went
They
first.
sell Goodman there too?
Yeah.
Wow.
They used to. I don't know.
Because sometimes they sell like
It's been
Coleman
a while
and stuff.
since Yeah, it's been so long since I've been to Johnstone. They send me a little coupon thing. Please come back. Here's 10% off your next order.
Well, I go to Johnstone a lot because they have a lot of parts.
Well, they're not really close to me. You know what I mean?
I understand.
But if I'm in that area, I'll stop by there.
Well, now everybody's heard the story. Clyde, you've heard the story too now. He is a newer fan, so Clyde has heard the story. Matt Mitchell, first time he heard it. Now we got him covered too. So all you people remember this next time in like 2 months, he'll be like, let me tell you about the time I went to East Coast. And then he'll say that we never heard it. And y'all will all be like, I never heard it either. You know?
No. I ain't going to tell the story again.
Don't press the red button. That's funny. I got to press it sooner or later, Hernandez.
So if y'all want to win an iManifold, how they do it, Zach?
Okay. Here's what you got to do. You got to go to YouTube. Got to get your typing fingers out and type in iManifold. Then you go to their channel. And you go to the video that Ralph remembers the name of, which is...
starting up the iManifold or iConnect.
There you go. It's going to be one of the training videos. It's going to be like 40 minutes long, but you'll see all the comments down there. Go for gold with iManifold. Just type in your hashtag, and then we're going to search those hashtags on Wednesday night probably around the same time, 9:30 or so. We're going to start streaming live again on this same channel, and only this channel.
Y'all screwed Jim. Don't be writing that, Joe.
Oh my gosh, Joe, we're trying to have a happy life here, sitting between you guys and the sponsor. No, y'all screwed Jim. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I talked to Jim. He's fine. He's happy.
Yeah.
He got Measure Quick now. So,
Yeah, actually, it might have been the best thing that could have ever happened to Jim.
that's right. He's going to control apps for all these people now. He's going to take over. So don't even worry about Jim. He's going to conquer the world. He's just waiting, right?
Yeah. Henry wants to know where TNN came from.
Go ahead.
TNN are my son's names, Tim and Nick. But now that my youngest son Nick works for a competitor, not really a competitor, because I don't consider these guys around competitors. Not because we're trying to get everybody's business. I just do my own thing, let them do their own thing. So when my son went to work for this guy, I asked him. Now he's the N in TNN. I asked him. I said, Nick, do you know what the N stands for now in TNN? And he said, no. What? I said, nobody. Stands for nobody. Tim and nobody.
That's nice.
He was like, oh man.
That's funny. Oh, there's no T. It's just TNT now. Oh, that sounds pretty good too. TNT.
Yeah. T services.
Oh, Alexander just commented to win. Yeah, all y'all make sure you go over there because, hey, you know what? If you don't want an iManifold, you can get it and sell it and buy CPS manifold if you want to. Boy, what a bad decision that would be. So.
Yeah, it would be horrible.
It would be awful.
But you know what? You guys, if you were looking at doing the CPS, just don't do it.
That's loud and clear.
Just don't do it. Just save your money or buy two 550s.
Yeah, that's right. Get your spoiling tool. Get a little spoiling tool, one of the regular ones.
Yeah, get the smart tool.
That's a good one too. So,
yep.
There's the moral of the story. Don't buy the CPSs. Enter to win the iManifold. It's 2 days away. I don't know how many hashtags are down there now, how many comments are on that video, but I think there was quite a few at the time I last looked.
I haven't looked since a few days ago, actually.
That's right. 2 Chinese 550s is better than 1 CPS. I don't know how the math works there, but evidently that works.
Well, it's cost about the same. Or you could take that money, like if you bought the ones like I bought with the vacuum gauge and the hoses, just take that money and just buy iManifold.
Yeah, you really could. Yeah, you could, couldn't you? It's almost there.
Yeah, but yeah, and then you a couple $100 more, you can get the airflow probes. So $1,000. $1,000, man.
That's funny. Justin Hernandez, don't watch a Shia LaBeouf video. I watched that video 100 times. Just do it. That's just hilarious.
Just do it.
Make your dreams come true. When he's gonna just do it. You know, he makes the funniest faces. Right?
Hey, Zach, did I tell you how happy I was today? Because I didn't have to carry the torches up to the attic for one stupid fitting.
I'm pretty sure you did say that already.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you heard me.
I did hear you, and I'm happy for you. I'm glad. I think is our buddy Brent who did the entire job with Zoom lock fittings today? Change out.
No, that was John.
Was it John? I thought well, maybe both of them did actually, because Brent did something today as well. I believe. I do believe he did, but I know John hit both the service valves because I referred to him as John Big Nuts Israel for finally doing both the service valves, and I guess he did the indoor too. I don't remember seeing the pictures of it, but I think there were pictures of it.
I didn't see it. He didn't show the pictures. He wasn't bragging about the indoor like he was the outdoor. The
outdoor is what you see. That's where John stays. You want to see the pretty part on the indoor. I think there's pictures online because it was a ream. I can almost see it in the closet.
Ness wants to know why I'm happy. Because I didn't have to drag my torches upstairs.
Yeah, damn
for
right.
one fitting.
Yeah, man.
It was
You know-
it was 130 something degrees up there.
oh
I
my
didn't
god.
want to create more heat.
Well, anyway, okay. Here's a good question for you, Ralph. You went up there and changed that evaporator coil. Didn't have to bring the torches up there, all that good stuff. Didn't have to flow nitrogen, yada yada yada. How long did it take you in the attic to get done, start to finish?
Does that include when I said, "Oh man, I'm getting kind of hot"? All the sweat's dripping off me, going and getting water.
No, you can take that out.
And now remember, it was upstairs. I had to go up a set of stairs and then go up into the attic. So it's 2 sets of stairs. Probably just about an hour total.
Yeah,
if even that.
that's not bad because you had to take the old one out. Did you use the same case?
Yeah, I used the same case.
Well, that's always nice.
I mean, it was a slide out, slide in, doors match perfect because it was the same coil.
Yeah, yeah. How
Now,
old
if it
was the
would've
coil?
10, 11, 12 years old.
What refrigerant was in it?
Well, there was barely any refrigerant left in it.
Oh, so you used RS44B.
I used RS44B.
Well, I was asking because of the couplings. If you would have said R22, I was going to be like, oh no, you used 410A
No.
couplings.
No. Hey, RJ Parker, you're right. Justin did say 2-inch, but that was that's a recommendation from them. But they're not going to say, oh yeah, just go ahead and just an inch, inch and a quarter. An inch and a quarter is really all you need. They prefer 2-inch, but so does she.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh
Sometimes
my
she don't
gosh.
get what she wants.
Well, oh my, that's funny. Hey, Justin did say they were conservative about that. I've never tried it at all,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can't speak to it at all. I don't know how much room that you guys have in between the bell. I've never tried it, like I said, but he did say 2
It's
inch
an
was
inch and a
conservative.
quarter.
Inch and a quarter, so it's considerably less than 2 inches.
Oh yeah. It's an inch and a quarter. I mean, it's if it was any shorter, it would have been it wouldn't work.
Good night, there, Henry.
Joe said, "How tall was the freaking ladder? Was it yours?"
He's talking about that job you did with the drain pan on a York unit.
Oh,
Where did he come in? I don't know. I remember that job, the drain pan. You had to switch the
oh
drain
yeah,
pan.
yeah. No, that was my ladder. It was let's see, that was my 32-foot ladder.
Someone going through Ralph's old videos.
Yeah, yep, that was my 32-foot ladder, and I quit carrying that bastard around because it's just too heavy. Because at that same place where that drain pan was, on that particular day, I went up right in the front where the building it formed like a L. But the other times I went up that building, I had to park on the other side of the building and carry that 32-foot ladder. I normally carry them like this, straight up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way I could carry a 32-foot ladder and get it back up, if I did it sideways, walk long ways with it. So I always carry it straight up. And I don't know, I wish I knew exactly how far it was, but it was a long way. And I was having to go around PVC pipe sticking out the wall, and there was a tree right here. And so I'd have to kind of turn. And one time, my helper was with me. And I hit the tree with that 32-foot ladder straight up. And I was like, it was like one of those silent movies, how they're moving around like this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what my helper did? He ran. And left me. I was moving it around. It looked just like one of those silent movies.
Just like running back and forth like this.
Yeah, but I got it. I got it sturdy again. I said, "Man, what are you doing?" And he said, "Well, he used to set up music festivals, and set up the stages."
Mm-hmm.
He said when we would set those up, if somebody yelled, because that meant somebody was going to drop something, or something was falling, so we would all run. And I was like, "Dude, You see, I wasn't going to drop that ladder. You know, I'm steadily, I'm dancing around with it, man. It's like we're on our wedding night, you know, at the wedding, just dancing, or the reception or whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I finally got rid of it.
Nessu says, what are you going to do? Hit some power lines and become a crispy Ralph? Extra crispy Ralph?
Back there weren't any power lines. Not where I was.
Oh, it's your Ralph slightly breaded.
Yeah. It was funny, though. I said, man, why'd you run? I was afraid you're going to drop it on me. I was like, oh, man.
Glad you're here, pal.
Yeah.
Wow. What helper was that?
Pete.
Pete the helper.
In one of my first videos, where we did those 2 Amana distinctions.
Yeah.
The dirtiest coil ever. It was one of my first.
Man, there you go, guys.
System changed it out.
Go find that video. You can watch classic TNN services tonight.
Pete. I said, what are you doing, Pete? What did he say? Something about sealing duck. I forgot what he said. He was in there painting the returns inside the returns.
Oh, all right.
So.
Yep. That's it.
That's it.
That's all she wrote, guys. We're gonna
go for gold with iManifold and Pete Poof. Yeah, that's what he was. If y'all hadn't listened to the Cowboys, I'm gonna go ahead and plug the Zoom Lock giveaway. Go ahead and listen to them for your chance to win an iManifold.
Oh,
or no, wait.
Oh,
Zoom
what?
Lock.
iManifold.
It's hard to keep them straight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for your chance to win a Zoom Lock.
Yep.
And that is a pretty good deal what they're doing.
It is.
For the non-believers.
Oh, yeah. There's more than just a Zoom Lock on that. Yeah, if you haven't listened to the podcast, do listen to it because there's more than just a Zoom Lock giveaway. There's more stuff that they're offering.
Yeah, they're offering quite a bit of stuff. Or ways to get it. They're almost like giving the damn thing away without actually giving the thing away.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there is, like Mike saying, we are actually doing a giveaway for the Zoom Lock, and it'll be a few weeks from now, but Sporland's got some programs where you could get a Zoom Lock. So, it already came out. The podcast already came out. It was today.
Yeah, you go listen to the Cowboys. And then tomorrow, we're talking to Glenn from Sporland. These guys are going to get tired of hearing about Sporland, but you know what? We're not giving nothing from Sporland away. The only thing we're giving away from Sporland is the knowledge from the guy that's been there for 20-something years.
Yeah, this is a technical podcast, not a giveaway podcast.
Yeah, this is not a giveaway. This is all technical.
That's right. It's good stuff, too. It's good information, guys.
Yeah. And then we're going to get him back. Zach, who's our next guest?
I don't know.
On the podcast.
I can't remember. Oh, wait. That was a setup. I'm sorry. That was a setup. No, we are going to bring in none other than
Don't tell him.
Okay. But I have some news for you that's not to do with that.
Huh?
That I don't think Glenn, who's our interview that comes out tomorrow from Sporland, I don't think he's going to be the one that returns. I think his buddy Gene is actually going to return next week for TXVs.
I really want.
He said Gene knows more than him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because he came from the contaminants, and now he took the product manager job of the TXVs. And Gene has probably been there for a lot longer.
Probably so. That's right. And
so
I don't know if John liked the John Lennon Imagine or not.
RJ Corcoran?
Yeah. I don't know if he liked it or not. Tell you the truth, I don't know how familiar John is with music from the 1960s and 70s.
Did it?
I didn't show it to him beforehand. I just kind of pick out, like I told you earlier, I pick out music I like and just make a spoof based on what music I enjoy.
Now, was that recorded, or did you do that during y'all's thing?
No, I recorded that before.
Okay. Did John know you did it?
He didn't know until I gave him the podcast link.
Yeah, there's sometimes you do stuff and I don't know Zach's doing it.
Oh yeah,
until he edits it.
Yeah, I added little tidbits and little final touches and stuff. And like I said, I don't know what I'll do next time, but I think I'll probably do some kind of spoof every time. It's kind of fun.
On the Cowboys?
Yeah, yeah. It's a cowboy sort of thing. Give me a thumbs up. Don't bring that stuff over here. No, it's on the Cowboys. Okay, I won't do it anywhere else. Okay.
Hey guys, look, we want to let you know what Zach and I have done some talking about our sponsors,
Oh, this is good. Okay, go ahead.
and we have decided that it is work to do the stuff. I mean, it really is. Zach especially, because he does spend a lot of time doing the edits, and he should be paid for it. And but what we decided, because I can see in some of the comments, there's a lot of jealous guys, and jealousy turns into a lot of different horrible things. Some people understand it, some people don't. They get jealous, they get mad, blah blah blah. And so we decided that we are only going to be sponsored by people that we truly, truly believe in. There's not going to be any of this. They're paying you to say all this stuff,
right?
And then some of them, like Ultravision, we're going to give them a couple months free sponsorship just to see how it works
if they agree.
Oh, how would he not agree to it?
Well, you never know. People are like, no, I don't want that free stuff.
Free.
Look at the Zoom. Hey, look at the Zoom lock. People are like, I hate Zoom lock. I wouldn't take a free one if you put it on my doorstep.
Right. And this way, people can't say, because at a certain point, it would be like somebody coming in and say, hey, advertise. We'll sponsor you, like Filtree. Here, we'll sponsor you, but you have to talk about these great 1-inch pleated filters that we make.
Yeah. Couldn't do that with good conscience. Nah, that would never happen.
No. So that's just what we decided. You start to lose some of your credibility by doing that, especially when people start sending you a bunch of free stuff, and guys see it, and it's just like, you got that for free. That's why you're talking good about it.
That's right.
No,
that's right. That's what people say. That's what they think. You're on the hook, because if you don't say good stuff, you don't get no more free stuff. So you got to say good stuff, right?
We're not going to do that.
No, I dig it. We have good sponsors. We have good sponsors across the board right now, so we're really happy with who we have, because we do believe in all those guys. I mean, Sporlin, they're great. We all know they're great. We don't use their tool because they gave it to us or they say to use it. We do it because we like it.
Yeah, exactly. And I do have a Sporlin tool, the Pro R tool, and I got to the point where I really liked my Smart tool, but there was a point when I was like, you know what, I just want to put my gauges on it, look at the superheat subcooling on the manifold, and go on about my business. I didn't have to drag a tablet out, didn't have to get my app out, but I still have them though. So if I ever go back to where, man, I'm going to start using these wireless things again, I can use them.
Yeah, that's right. But I just use stub gauges just like I always do, because that's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what we promised to do, Ricardo. Do the good and bad. We'll tell you the good and bad. I mean, I have a video I haven't put up yet. I think I told you about it, where I changed a dryer on a Zoom lock dryer. I put in a Zoom lock dryer instead of a regular dryer, because it had the Copeland issue before, and I wanted to make sure there wasn't a bunch of crap inside of it, which I should probably cut open that dryer.
Yeah,
that would be a good idea. Yeah, maybe actually we'll try that, because I feel like, I want to join the bandwagon or whatever. So, but I'll go ahead and take all the Zoom lock fittings out so people can understand, because the ones I have in a little tray there, how big they are. Because the swept 90s are large. So I want to show people so they know how large they are. That's just one of the things.
They are big. Jim was talking about making your own bend, using a bender to make your own bends.
Right.
Well, hell, those damn Zoom lock 90s are just like making a damn bend.
Yeah, that's right.
But there's just sometimes, like when I did that compressor change out with the Arco, when I did that one, I had the 90s to do it. But if you go back and look at that video, you can see how that pipe, it comes out and it twists this way. would have never got those 90s to work like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's places for a lot of different stuff out there, you know.
Yeah.
But above all, you know, when like let's say your CPSs, when you got them, you take them out of the box. Hey, man, they look cool because they did.
Yeah.
Everything's great. But, you know, just like when Ralph takes them out of the box, you can't say, well, I'm going to buy something. They look cool. You got to wait. You know, you got to wait.
No, don't do that.
Well, don't buy them anyway, as we found out now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you got to wait anyway because just average guys anyway, just like you guys, taking stuff out, figuring out if it works or not. We don't know either till like a week or two down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I could have used them for 2 days and they've been great. And I would have been, oh, yeah, these things are great. These things. And then on the third day,
I was going to say, of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
Yeah. No, I was going to, it'd be like on the third day when Dallas played New Orleans and kicked the Saints' butt.
Oh, wow. Wow. A dig. It's a dig.
Well, you know, I just want to see if he's watching.
He ain't watching. He ain't in there. Hey, that's funny. I like James. It's like, and the thing is, you guys give the stuff away, and it's true. We do give most of the stuff away. And he comes back later and goes, and I never win.
Stick around, man. Stick around. But there are times, you know what? There are times when they will send us other stuff like Ultravision. They send us an Orion, and they send us both a Photomax or UV Cat. Which one?
UV Cat. UV Cat.
And but if you go back to a lot of my videos, I've used the Ultravision stuff for a long time, and I've talked about them for a long time. So
yeah, no, you have. I mean, the right angle stuff, I've seen you use it for years going back. Yeah. So I already know you like that stuff, and people have heard that too. I mean, it's not like you said, we give away a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff, every now and then, we do keep something, but you know, it just happens to be. I mean, I'd like to give away all the stuff I don't need. Yeah. So I mean, it all works out, and hopefully, you guys believe that we're doing what we think is best. Yeah.
So from here on out, if you hear us talk about a product, it's only because we really like that product and believe in it. You'll never hear us talk about the Remy. Because believe it or not, me and Zach do talk to each other about, well, I think we should get these people to try to sponsor us, or these people are going to. Actually, there was a talking about Hillmore. I said, no, we don't want, don't want to do it. Yeah. So we talk about it and decide what's best for what we're doing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We want to, if you see it appear on the show, basically, we want you to know that we both believe in it. And there's no doubt about it. You know, if it appears, there's not going to be any mixed feelings about like, oh, I don't know if that's good or not. We believe in it. So, I mean, right. Concrete.
Yeah, because there's sometimes I'll say that, and you've heard me say it before, every company does something really well. Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be sponsored by Hillmore, but I will talk good about their bender and their swedger and their flaring tool. I don't like any of the other tools, but that's just me.
That sounds about right.
Because I have clients. And there's nothing wrong if you have Hillmore stuff. Please don't think I'm putting a dig at it, because I'm not. I just use clients, and I prefer that tool over Hillmore or over Malco even. We'll never be sponsored by Malco.
We can't even talk to Malco. Although I do like their nut drivers. They're really good.
What, the red ones? The red ones in the...
I like the little interchangeable...
Oh, no, I have...
What's that? Look, Zach gave a face like WTF. What is that like
that? Hillmore used to be Rubbermaid. Now they're Black & Decker.
Oh, Stanley Black & Decker. That's right, yeah. Stanley Black & Decker.
Slash DeWalt.
Slash DeWalt. That's right. Get it all straight. It all comes back to one main company.
Yeah. The Hillmore Fincomb.
Shit, I didn't know they made a Fincomb.
I didn't either. I can't remember last time I tried to comb a fin.
No, I haven't done it in a while either. I get out like a thermostat screwdriver and straighten it out.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's not proper.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were Linux tools. Yeah. Actually.
Before?
So, yeah. Before. Well, Zach?
Yep. It's about that time, everybody, to hit the red button.
So hit the red button. But when we hit the red button, go over to the other YouTube channel, which is the iManifold YouTube channel, and go to that video starting up the iManifold or iConnect. And leave the hashtag. What is it? The hashtag?
Go for gold with iManifold.
No, it's divorce your torch. Oh, that's the Zoom lock.
Divorce your torch.
Divorce your torch.
Christ, if we go through a whole day where we don't say Zoom lock, I'll be surprised.
Nah, man, it's just one of those tools. We're like the Stephen Reardon with the iManifold.
God, what with the Zoom lock?
Only, yeah. Only there's a bunch of us. It was only one of him.
Well, no, there was predecessors for him. No, he had a couple.
There were, but they weren't like on social media. Oh, there was too. I forget. There was.
Do you not remember where we came from?
Yeah. Connected.
Oh my God.
Connected, and Steve Lab does it really well. Connected.
Yeah, connected. Yeah.
Parker rules.
Yeah, that's right. Steve Lab does it real well.
How many comments does that video have, Zach?
I don't know. My phone's not in here. I would check, and I have my recording software on the other screen, so I don't want to take it off there. Although I guess I could go over there. I could stop the recording.
Hold on, you don't have to.
I guess I could turn everything off and shut this thing down to go look. Or you could do it.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, I figured.
Doing it right now. If I can find the video.
Man, I was thinking about next week on the Cowboys. I'll do the old.
Do you remember how many views it had when we first started?
What? I know. I have no idea. I don't remember. Go for gold. I'm thinking next week.
Well, the last time we did live stream, it. What?
No. I was thinking about doing the. Now I can't. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Will be next week. That'd be a good one. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be brazers. I don't know if that's gonna work. Man, oh man. RJ Parker said 31, but I don't know if that means how many comments there were or how many.
Had 33. We had 33 when we started last week, or when we did this last week.
Well, how many we got now?
There's a lot more than there should be more than 31.
Come on, Ralph. Let's do this thing, man.
I'm counting.
Cowboys are harder love. Come on. Do it. It tallies them up at the top of the screen.
Do what?
It tallies them up at the top of the screen. What are you counting for?
57.
57. That's an excellent chance. You have an excellent chance.
Well, some of them, actually, that's not even... Remember, some of them answered or did it like 3 times. It tells you it's the top of the screen. I was counting. I forgot.
Around 70, 71.
Hey, look.
What?
I didn't even know, because that's how much I listen to the news or watch TV. I didn't know Glenn Campbell died.
Yeah, he died the other day.
I know. I didn't know that.
He was 81 or something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Glenn. Speaking of classic country, yeah.
Hey, he was more than just country though, because he played. He was a session guitar player. So he
back in the 50s?
No, the 60s. I mean, he played on a lot more than what you would think.
Yeah.
Not just country.
We seemed like we had a couple of his records when I was growing up.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. The Beach Boys. RJ Parker said he played on the Beach Boys? Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was that one session?
The Pet Sounds.
They were studio guys, and they were on a lot of records. In California, I forget their damn names. Wrecking Ball. I think the Wrecking Ball was the name of the session group. Ric Flair hospitalized.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too. I don't know what the deal is with him.
Is that the one with the podcast?
Huh?
Who has a pod? Which one of those wrestlers has a podcast?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, man.
See, I don't pay no attention to all this stuff.
Well, Israel gets all of his, format from Stone Cold's podcast.
Oh, is that where he gets it from?
He sets his podcast up because the very first time I talked to him when we first started podcasting, he's like, "You got to check out Stone Cold podcast." And I'm gonna tell you the truth, I listen to Stone Cold podcast because it's pretty good.
Right.
But it is definitely a vulgar podcast. Every third word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the format is similar. You talk for a little while, and then the guest comes on, and we use the same format on Working Joe's. We talk for a little while, and then the guest comes on. It gives us a break to put one of the sponsor ads and stuff like that. Anyway, so it all works out just fine. He stumped his toe. That's got to be a joke. I don't know.
At least he didn't fall. Hey, look. At least he didn't fall over in the shower and shove a loofah sponge and stick up his butt.
Oh yeah, that's true. Which is Stone Cold.
And then have to call 911. Yeah. And had to call 911 to come pick him up out of the shower.
I can see him right now. That loofah sponge, he just tore up a can of whoop ass on me, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Did you not listen to that one?
I never listened to it. I'm sorry. After you told me he was sodomized by his shower utensils, I said I could probably skip that.
So there's 2 videos on the iManifold page that are very similar. Yeah, but there's only just that one.
There's only one chock full of guys who already made the comment.
Yeah, it's the actual title is Starting Up the iManifold or iConnect.
Yeah.
That's the actual title.
And I've given out a link before too, so they should have it right. And I'll give out a link in a post tomorrow or something as well.
Yeah. See, 2 days ago, so people were listening to us 2 days ago, man.
Yeah.
25 minutes ago? Man.
Yeah, Alexander said he went over there and did it.
He did. I know. That's what I was going to say. I feel honored that you would do that, Alexander.
Well, it's a lot of fun. We're going to have a good time this time. The iManifold's a big deal. Ralph will probably give away some hats or something. I'm not, but Ralph probably will.
1 day ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days, 2 days.
Hey, Kansas HVAC said there's 2 videos guys are commenting on.
Really?
Yeah.
Which was the other one?
Yeah, which one is the other one?
We was pretty good. Let's see. Because I was the first one. Remember, I did the first, that first time, I did the first hashtag.
I'll tell you what, RJ Parker's got some information, that is for sure. 53 years ago, Glenn Campbell filled in for Brian Wilson for Beach Boys. Okay, what year did Brian Wilson die? Because he died early. He died young. And I forget what he was. Did he drown in the pool or something?
I don't know.
RJ Parker will know. He'll tell us.
I thought he was still alive, Brian Wilson.
Not Brian Wilson.
One of those guys are...
Mike Love is still alive, isn't he? Or did he die too?
Who?
Mike Love or whatever. He said no.
Yeah, he's still alive.
I don't know. Evidently, we don't have any good information. Which Beach Boys are still alive?
He's still alive. That's what. He's the only one.
Which one is dead?
It ain't Brian
Which
Wilson.
one died first? Okay.
It's the other guy that's not named Brian Wilson.
All right. Well, he's going to tell us. So we're going to stick around and see. Because now I'm all concerned about it. I swore that Brian Wilson died. Which one is the one that died?
With the iManifold, other is the iManifold.
They have 2 videos titled the exact same way. Come on, iManifold.
Starting up the iManifold or iConnect is the one that is. Let's see. One is called Starting Up the iManifold, and the other one is Starting Up with. Oh.
Why did they do that?
Yeah.
I didn't see the other one.
Starting up the iManifold or iConnect. I didn't see the other one either. So we're going to have to look at both those videos then.
How are we going to do that?
I don't know.
All right, we'll check it out. I wonder how many people commented on that. I wonder why RJ Parker not telling me which one died first. I swore that one of them died early.
No.
Who were the other guys in the band?
There are hashtags on both.
Which one's that? One of the guys like Jardine or something like that? Do you remember the name of the Beach Boys?
No. All I know is this. If you want to go over there and do it, it's Starting Up the iManifold or iConnect?
Carl Wilson. I'm sorry I'm not concerned about our giveaway any longer. I need to find out which order the Beach Boys died in. I'm sorry. RJ Parker's my father. I should know this. My father had all their albums. He played all their music all the time.
Well, Zach,
I'm sorry.
you know, it's funny that you guys don't realize it. Well, I don't know if y'all know, or it doesn't even pertain to anything that we're talking about here. But we were talking about sometimes at night, I'll get on Netflix and I'll watch a bunch of like documentaries on old rock groups. Like I've watched the Eagles and who else did I tell you I've watched, Zach?
No, I know you watch the Eagles because I love the Eagles. And Justin, I know there's a Google out there, but RJ Parker is faster than Google. All right.
Yeah, because it's right there.
So that's why.
So and then we were talking about. I told Zach the other night. I said, "Hey man, I'm going to watch the Joe Cocker video."
Oh yeah, Joe
Cocker.
Or
the documentary, and we were talking about. He had a great sound. His voice was just, like no other, whatever. The other people were comparing him to like Ray Charles. Well, there's a new guy. He's not new. He's been out for a few years. It was on America's Got Talent. And I told Zach, I said, Zach, go watch this guy. He sounded just like him.
He was cool sounding. He was.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounded really, he really sounded like him. And he's looking it up on Google too.
Hey, use Google if you want to. Yeah, that guy was pretty cool. He sang Hotel California out there with the crowd. He was like it's called bussing or whatever, where he just sits out there and plays his guitar and sings. Yeah. It was pretty good. I mean, it was like really good.
Sidewalk guy.
Yeah.
It was the wrong video.
Well, that's a damn shame. I'm concerned about that now. I hate that. So we're gonna have to think of some kind of crazy crap to do now.
Dennis Wilson died.
Dennis Wilson.
I was in the Navy with a guy named Dennis Wilson. Not the same guy though.
Well, this story is gonna go sideways, isn't it?
No, that was it.
No, I'm saying we start out with the giveaway. I could become concerned with the Beach Boys. Soon we'll be talking about the Navy.
Yeah, well,
man,
I don't know what we're gonna do with those comments.
I don't know. We'll have to figure out. Maybe I have to just write them all down or something like that and do random number picker.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be suck is what it's gonna be. So
don't you guys go over and comment on both videos either, because you're disqualified.
Oh, we already had guys who commented on both videos because they wanted to cover their ass. You want to go in there to the giveaway.
Hernandez?
Well, I think Kansas HVAC did because you go down there and there's two different videos what people are commenting on. You don't want to be picking the wrong one. I would have commented on both of them too.
No, you're right. But I'm glad he said something because that's the video that we were going off of.
Man,
right?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we were going starting up the iManifold or iConnect.
Yeah, well, we'll count them both. We don't want anybody to be left out in the cold just because they made an accident. Accidental pick the other one that's almost the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, look, I'm glad you did it. So there may be more. But guys from 2 days ago and a day ago were.
What? Where were they? Watching Oprah?
No, commenting.
Yeah. That's wicked. All right, well, we'll count on both, guys, so don't worry about it. We'll count on both. I'll write in the names. Right before we go on the air, I'll write in the names. We'll do a random number thing, or like Justin said, put them in a hat, which won't happen. We'll do the random number thing. I'm not cutting up a bunch
Let
of
Mallory
paper.
pick them. No, it should be already in bed.
No, she'll be in bed, yeah. So.
Yeah. So, coming up tomorrow on Working Joe's podcast, we're going to have Glenn from Sporland talking about dryers. We might mention something about a Zoom lock, but the only difference is the difference between a Zoom lock dryer and a regular 3/8 dryer.
Yeah, I think it was just like one sentence. A Zoom lock in it.
That was it.
Well, stay tuned for that. Download the crap out of it. That's what we say in our special way. And there'll be another one on Friday.
4 on the other.
Oh man, there's a lot of writing down stuff. Hey, I'm not worried about it. We want it to be fair and square anyway. And we apologize. I didn't know there was 2 videos that
I
were
didn't
so
know there was
closely
2
named.
videos either. But see, we picked the one that didn't have any comments on it. That's why we picked that video, because it was easy.
Yeah, and he's right. Jeremy's right. We did give the date of the video, and actually gave the link to the video on a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Accidents happen. It's all right. We're not talking about Zoom Light giveaway, Curtis. You got to go listen to the Cowboys podcast, Curtis. Come on, man. All the vital information is there. Listen to the whole thing.
Hernandez, he can't leave. He can't leave until you push the red button.
Well, I'm going to push the red button. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to let Ralph say his goodbye.
Hey, y'all, just go subscribe to us. Apparently, y'all do because y'all knew we were here. But